We begin, though, this morning with new developments overnight concerning the fate of imprisoned WNBA star Brittney Griner.
Overnight, during a diplomatic visit to Cambodia, Russian Foreign Minister Sergei Lavrov said Russia is ready to come back to the table to discuss a possible prisoner swap with the United States. If successful, these talks could eventually lead to the release of Griner, as well as another American detainee, Paul Whelan. This comes just a day after Griner was convicted on charges of drug possession and drug smuggling. A judge sentenced Griner to 9 years in prison Thursday, nearly 6 months after she was arrested at a Moscow airport for having cannabis vape cartridges in her luggage. Griner apologized to the court before that sentence was handed down and asked for leniency, but the judge ignored those pleas.
That's why I pled guilty to my charges. I understand everything that's being said against me, the charges that are against me, and that is why I pled guilty. But I had no intent to break any Russian laws.
Here in New York. So, Kelly, let's start with you. This guilty verdict did seem inevitable. I mean, Russian courts have a 99% conviction rate. So what was the reaction from Griner and her legal team and supporters?
Well, not surprising, President Biden called this verdict unacceptable, and the same tone came from Brittney Griner's supporters, her team in Phoenix, as well as Griner's lawyers in Moscow. Griner made that emotional plea, that final plea to the court yesterday. We heard her say that she made an honest mistake. She asked for leniency and instead got a conviction, which was largely expected, but also a 9-year term. The maximum was 10 years. Prosecutors had asked for 9.5. Her lawyers said the court simply didn't listen to the evidence. They called this verdict completely unreasonable. And they talked a little bit about Griner's reaction just after that verdict was read. Take a listen.
She's very upset, very stressed, and she is, well, she can hardly talk, honestly, so it's a difficult time for her.
Her team said that they were absolutely heartbroken for her, but said that they never believed that the legal process was going to bring her home, that it was always going to be the diplomatic process. Diplomats in Russia, Elizabeth Root, who has been at that trial every single hearing just about that Brittney Griner has faced in Moscow, spoke yesterday as well. She called this a miscarriage of justice and vowed to keep working to bring Griner home.
Secretary of State Blinken, President Biden's national security team, and the entire American government remain committed to bringing Ms. Griner home safely to her family, friends, and loved ones.
Now, her legal team does plan to appeal, but again, Savannah and Joe, everybody involved in this process on the U.S. side have always believed that it's really not the legal process that's going to get her released. It's going to be the diplomatic process. And there is still some hope today that will work.
Yeah, we're going to get to more on that and the potential appeal in just a second. Danny, I want to bring you in here. As Kelly mentioned, the maximum sentence here was 10 years. She gets 9. What does that say here to you, and what does it mean moving forward? I mean, is that what you were expecting?
The real question is, was it an unreasonable sentence? And the answer is no, apparently not by Russian standards, because the statutory maximum's 10 years. She got less than the prosecutors were asking for, and she got 9 years, which is within the statute, apparently, in Russia. Was it unreasonable by our American standards? In my opinion, of course. But that really is a form of legal ethnocentrism. I'm projecting American values, the way we feel about marijuana in modern times, onto Russia. Now, that's not just my opinion. The U.S. State Department warns American citizens, if you get arrested for drugs abroad, you're essentially on your own. So that's why this is such a cultural issue, where we are projecting our American values about marijuana onto Russia. Now, is Griner being used as a pawn? Absolutely she is. But in a strange way, that may end up helping her, because as long as that sentence was a reasonable sentence in Russia, then any other unknown person would be sitting in a Russian cell for 9 years. Griner now has a chance, and I think a very strong chance, to come home and be removed essentially from the Russian justice system. So do I think the sentence is outrageous for marijuana? Yes, but I'm an American practicing American criminal law, And that's why I think that. I don't know that we can make that value judgment on Russia, even if she's being used as a pawn. Look, that's what Russia decides to do with its prisoners, unfortunately. Glad we're not in Russia.
Let's talk more about the diplomacy, Kelly, and that possibility of a prisoner swap. Lavrov's comments overnight. Really quickly, where do things stand for the possible deal to bring Griner home?
Right. So the foreign minister for Russia said that we're ready to discuss within the framework agreed by President Biden and President Putin. So in other words, the back channel diplomatic talks about a prisoner exchange. Secretary Blinken responded to that, saying they're ready to engage. We'll be pursuing that. The original deal, which is on the table, is Brittney Griner and Paul Whelan, the other American detained in Russia, in exchange for the arms dealer Victor Bout, who's imprisoned in the United States. The U.S. has said Russia's counteroffer to that just wasn't reasonable, and a senior State Department official said that both Lavrov and Blinken have not met face-to-face at this summit yet. There's no plans for them to meet, and that the Russians still have not provided a, quote, serious offer for that original deal. Joe.
Kelly and Danny, thank you so much.
Thanks for watching our YouTube channel. Follow today's top stories and breaking news by downloading the NBC News app.